Today, though, we topped out in the lower 70s, so it was feeling anything but January for our day today. As warm as it was today, it's nowhere near record highs. Record highs are in the upper 70s still by this point, so we were nowhere near that. But either way, it was a warm day out there. We made it up to 72 degrees in Tyler, 70 in Jacksonville, 72 degrees in Lufkin, 73 was the warmest spot over in Henderson. So it was a warm day overall for our Tuesday. As we head into Wednesday, we'll get that cold front that knocks down the temperatures. But with that cold frontal passage will also bring a risk of strong to severe thunderstorms. Right now, the Storm Prediction Center highlighting deep East Texas under that level 1 out of 5 risk, which basically means that an isolated severe storm is possible, but widespread severe weather is not expected. Here locally, the biggest impact will be in terms of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts if a storm can get strong enough. Here's a look at what Futurecast is showing to give us a good idea of what we may expect. Cold front starts moving in between about 10 a.m. and noon, so if you're along Interstate 30, your high temperature for the day will likely be reached during the early afternoon, and I expect those temperatures to drop quickly through the rest of the afternoon hours. But by 2 o'clock, areas out ahead of the cold front will still be very warm. We'll see those showers starting to develop, and we'll have to see if these can get going into some thunderstorms, because if they do, they will bring that risk of 60-mile-per-hour wind gust with us. But these storms that do develop will quickly form into a line of thunderstorms towards 6 o'clock in the evening. Here, 6 o'clock in the evening Wednesday, you can see some stronger storms still pushing through portions of deep East Texas, and that forms into a line of storms through 7 o'clock as it moves towards the Hemphill area. And then after about 9 o'clock or so, the line of storms will exit and the cold front exits as well. But we'll get that colder air coming in from the north to keep us pretty cold heading into your day on a Thursday. We'll see some cloud cover during the overnight hours Wednesday into Thursday. That will help keep temperatures from not dropping too much, but we'll still start the day on Thursday in at the lower 30s. But again, in terms of those severe weather risks, damaging wind gusts going to be the primary one. Have it at a low to medium threat right now for us of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. The threat of a tornado or large hail or flash flooding, certainly not zero, but they are very low with this system. So this is mostly a wind threat, but still stay weather aware. We may get some decent rainfall out of this as well, especially where thunderstorms develop. Some areas in deep East Texas could see about an inch of rainfall before all said and done, depending on where the storms actually fire up. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast, we're going to get a much colder heading into the next couple of days. Thursday's highs only in the 40s. And Friday's highs in the 40s as well. Morning lows, though, dropping into the middle 20s. For deep East Texas, we're going to see some storms with the cold front, and then we'll see much colder air for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday before we finally warm back into the 60s by the start of next week.